is up and welcome back. So today we are going to do a review on the iPhone 3GS. Okay, this is a really rare phone, but we are going to do a review on it today. So let's get started. Okay guys, so now we are at the eBay website now. So let's start searching up. So we should search for the iPhone 3GS. Let's see if we can find any. So there we go, iPhone 3GS. I'm actually searching for the white color, so let's see if we can find one. Whoa, look at that guys. So this is a brand new one, factory unlocked. It's brand new but factory unlocked. Okay, no, this is not a brand new one. Okay, this is not a brand new one, so I'm actually searching for a used one. I don't really need a brand new one, but let's go. This is way beyond my budget. Okay, let's see. How about this? Oh, this iPhone 2G. Okay, no, I'm actually searching for the 3GS. So let's go. This looks pretty good. Okay, it's a black color one. No. Okay, this looks pretty good. 3GS 32GB white. 32GB white. Okay, this is in pretty good condition. Okay, no, the shell is cracked. So, but $100 is a good deal. No, it's a black color one, so no. So this looks okay. 16GB. Okay, the conditions are pretty good for US 99, so that is 133 SGD. Okay, this looks pretty good. So let's look at other phones if you can find any. Okay guys, so now this is the phone. So actually yeah, it's the old phone that we saw, so I'm just gonna buy it now. So let me just buy it now. So we're just gonna check out as a guest, and let me just buy this and we'll get back to the video. Okay guys, so now I actually ordered the phone, so let's wait for it to arrive in a few days or a few weeks.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Okay guys, so now the phone has arrived here, and let's take a look at the phone. So here's the phone, and it actually came with a nice cover here. It's actually quite nice, but of course it's quite old also. So let me just take out this cover and we shall talk more about this phone. So it was pretty hard to take out the cover, but at last we managed to take it out, and so that's it. So here's the phone. So it's as you can see here, it's a 16GB phone, iPhone 3GS, 16GB. But before I look at technical specifications, let me just show you a few deficits that I found. Okay, so when I first ordered this phone, I thought it was in perfect condition, but apparently there's been chips here. Okay, so the chip on top here, this small chip off here doesn't really matter, but as you can see here, the power button, the volume button is actually not there, but it's working. Of course, I've tested it out. It's actually working. Okay, let me just on the phone here. So as you can see here, the home button is also not responsive, so I have to hard press it here in order for it to open. So I have to open. So let me open this here. Okay, so the volume button doesn't have the plastic here in front, so I have to put my nail inside here. I have to put it inside here, and I have to press it for me in order for me to increase the volume. So let me just press the volume so that you can see. As you can see here, there's the volume here. Yeah, so I have to press inside of it in order for it to work. And now moving on to the top, the power button is unresponsive. Let me just click and show you it. See, I'm pressing it, but it's not responsive. So I think the person who sold me this phone clearly knew that these were all the deficits here, because as you can see, the assistive touch is on here. So I actually put my SIM card in to test the cellular and stuff out, so I have to put it in, and it was working perfectly fine. So now we are done with the technical deficits. So now let's move on to the technical specifications of the phone. Let's talk about what this phone is made of and all that stuff. So let's get started. Okay guys, so now let's move on to the side of the phone. So let's go from the top. So the on top is the sleep and wake button, so it's also known as the power button, and beside that we have the SIM card tray, and beside that is the headphone jack. So the headphone jack was on top for the iPhone 2G, 3G, 3GS and the iPhone 4 and 4S. The iPhone 5 was the first phone with a headphone jack at the bottom. So yeah, so here's the top, the headphone jack, and this is the ring and silent button, and beside that is the volume up and volume down button. Of course you can't see it because, as I showed you before, it's broken. So now let me just lock this phone. Okay, so yeah, it's locked. So now let's move on to the bottom of the phone. So the bottom of the phone has these two tiny speakers, as you can see here, very tiny speakers. That's it, and beside that is the 30-pin connector, and this phone is actually a plastic body and it's not a aluminum body like we have. It's like a hard plastic body on here, and it's not aluminum like we have on these newer phones. So the iPhone 3GS, the height of the phone is 4.5 inches and the width is 2.4, and the weight of the phone is 135 grams, which is very light and it's very compact, and you can put inside your pocket. So the cellular of this phone is as a Bluetooth 2.1, so you can connect your AirPods, but of course, you know, even if you connect your AirPods, so you can't download any music onto here. So but before that, let's just go and check the software of this phone. Okay, no, before that, let me just continue the specification of the phone first. So this phone has built-in lithium-ion battery, and it's charging via the 30-pin here. This has 5 hours of talk time on 3G and 12 hours of talk time on 2G. Okay, you can't talk 2G now because most countries have stopped 2G, have stopped the 2G millimeter waves support, so you can't actually talk on 2G, but this phone supports 2G. And standby time, so this has a whopping 300 hours of standby time. That is actually very, very high compared to today's phones. Today's phones don't actually have that much of standby time, but of course that is depending on the lithium-ion battery inside. If the battery is good, then the charge will last. This is talking on the basis of 100% battery health iPhone 3GS. So, and this can play up to 5 hours on 3GS, like I said before, and it has 9 hours on Wi-Fi. So if you connect your phone to Wi-Fi, so as you can see here, there's actually Wi-Fi inside here. Let me give some time to load. Okay, so there it is. It's Wi-Fi here. If you connect it to Wi-Fi, then it has up to 9 hours on Wi-Fi, and the video playback on this iPhone is 10 hours, up to 10 hours, and the audio playback is up to 30 hours. That is what the Apple says, but we can't really test it out because we can't let a phone keep running for 30 hours. But of course, this is, like I said, this is also depending on the battery health. So we might not know what is the battery health of this iPhone, so we can't have a fair judgment on that. So the storage of this phone is, as you can see here, this is the 16GB version, and this is not SSD. Inside it does not have the SSD or HDD. This is a flash drive. Okay, I know this is very, very old. This is older than HDDs, but this phone contains a flash drive. You can't technically put a HDD inside a phone, but the flash drives are very, very old, as you all know, but some of you might not know what's flash drive. So let me just put a picture of the flash drive at the side, as you can see here. I'll just put a picture of the flash drive there. So the picture that you're seeing is actually is a picture of the flash drive. So the camera of the phone, so let's go to the back. This is the rear camera of the phone. It only has one camera, so the iPhone 3GS does not have a front facing camera, as you guys can see here. It does not have the front facing camera. It is a 3 megapixel camera, so yeah guys, this is a 3 megapixel camera, and it has tap to focus. That is quite funny, tap to focus. But so now I can't actually test the I can't actually take a photo and show you guys the photo because this phone does not connect to any computer, or I can't use it, or I can't import the photo out of this phone from when I'm editing. So I have to just show you guys here the photo. I'm just gonna show you guys. So let me just show you. a photo of my MacBook here. So let me just go in first, and you can see here, this is the quality. So let me move on to my keyboard there. So I'll just show you guys my keyboard. So yeah, that's the quality of the camera here. It's actually very blurred, as you can see here, and there's no front facing camera here, like I said before. So it's actually focusing right now. So now let's go to video mode. So let me just swipe this and give it some time. Okay, there it goes, it's in video mode now. Okay, that's the same camera. So there isn't any difference here. So now let's go out of this camera here, just go home. Okay, so the sensors on this phone are accelerometer, proximity sensor, and the ambient light sensor. So this phone is actually, it still has the latest, it just has the same as the new phone. It has the accelerometer, proximity sensor, and the ambient light sensor. But of course this doesn't have the gyroscopes. Gyroscopes are on the newer phones, so it doesn't have that. And the headphones, and of course this headphone jack light. So now we can't go to YouTube or anything because this phone does not support YouTube or anything. So I'll just try to find some audio so that we can do the YouTube, we can do the speaker testing. Okay guys, so I actually found a way to play sound on the speakers. So I had to go to the alarm and I have to click sound, and now I'm gonna play some sound for you guys so that we can test the speaker out. So let me just put bell tower here. Okay, as you can hear, you guys can hear the vibration also. That's how strong the vibration is. So let me play some other sound. While the sound is playing, I think you can hear you can see the phone moving from the vibration of the sound. Let me play some other sound here also. So let me click doorbell. You can see here, and like when you're hearing the sound, you can also hear that the phone is moving. See here. Yeah guys, so that's the sound test and all. So that is it for the review. No. Okay guys, so now there's actually quite some I forgot to show you guys the full phone. So I was talking about specifications and I forgot to show you the phone. So here's it. So there's actually a lot of games here, as you can see here. You can see there's 15 in 1, Talking News. See, there's actually Subway Surfer here, Vet Samurai, and a few, not a few games, but actually a lot of games there are here inside here. So let me just open Talking News. So here it is. So that's the speakers here. The speaker delivering the sound. Hey dude, what's up?
Hey dude, what's up?
I'm tired. Hello. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe to my channel.
See, it's tired, man. Come on. Let me just click a sword fight. Let's go. Yeah, guys. So I think a lot of you might know this game. So. Okay, so that's not working. So now let's open some other games here. So let's go to some other games. What game shall we go? Okay, let's go to Paw Free. Paw Free is quite fun. So this game, you have to just pour the beer until you have to pour this beer fully, very fast, but you should not let the foam flow out of the cup. So there you go. So that's how you pour. So we just pour, and the foam is actually filling up here, so I have to stop a bit and we have to fill it up again. So you have to fill it up fast, but at the same time you should not let the foam overflow. That's it. Yep, nice pour. So the person's record was 11 seconds. So yeah guys, that's the game. Oh yeah, Oh, by the way, there's no recent activity or anything, so I can't press the home button twice and get the activity stuff here. So as you can see here, it's just that is it. Okay guys, so that is it for this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.